Alright, what's going on YouTube? The Funk. And we're going to talk about Leo Santa Cruz versus Kiko Martinez. Didn't get a chance to do predictions on any of these fights this weekend. But this is an easy fight to predict. I would have definitely picked Santa Cruz to win. And he did win by stoppage. Improves his record to 32-0 with 18 KOs. And I want to say, Kiko Martinez is, right out from the gate, he showed that he came to win the fight. At least we could say that about him. He, he came right out and put pressure right on Santa Cruz. Ended up getting dropped a couple times, early in the fight. Got back up and showed he had heart, showed he's tough. And, he actually landed some good shots on Santa Cruz. But, I think it was the activity of Santa Cruz really just took a toll. And obviously the power, he had, you could just tell he had more power on his shots than Martinez did. And he ended up stopping him. I mean, these guys threw over 1,000 punches in this fight. I mean, wow, it was just amazing. A lot of punches were thrown. A lot of punches were landed, Very entertaining fight. But again, at the end of the day, we got to look at it, from a, an honest perspective, Like, Martinez is a guy who's been stopped a couple times recently. Not elite competition. And that's always been the knock on Santa Cruz, that he hasn't been in there with, good fighters. I mean, we're just going to put it out there, He did fight Martinez in his last fight. Got a majority decision. I thought that was a very close fight. Could have went either way. It's not like he dominated Martinez or anything. It was a good fight. But congratulations to Santa Cruz. He got the win. And that kind of, propelled him to be even bigger. He was already kind of, his fan base was already kind of growing before that, but now it's getting there. And Santa Cruz, I gotta say, in this fight with Martinez, he showed me a few things that I didn't think he could do. Like, he was able to move a little bit, box a little bit, which is something that you don't really see Santa Cruz do. But at the same time, he was, he allowed Martinez to just come forward, back him into the ropes, and he did get hit with some pretty flush shots. Although I think you can kind of tell right away that after he got hit with a couple of shots from Martinez, that he was like, this guy ain't got enough power to hurt me, so I'm gonna just go ahead and exchange with this guy and eventually get him out of there. I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But Santa Cruz, did a few things differently in that fight, and let's see what they have in store for him now. Hopefully he doesn't continue that trend early in his career when he was fighting a lot of nobodies, people that, nobody even heard of. I think the guy that he fought on the Mayweather-Pacquiao card, he was a guy he's an insurance man in Mexico or something like that, There's some good fights out there for him, Lomachenko. I'm not sure where Donaire's fighting these days, but Donaire's out there. We just saw Frampton beat Quigg. Of course, Guillermo Rigondeaux. Nicholas Walters is a guy I don't think he can make 126 anymore, so I don't see that happening. But, and then there's always a rematch with Martinez if he wants to go that route. I'm sure that's probably the biggest money maker for him. The Staples Center was sold out and it was rocking for sure that night. So, we'll see what he can do or who he's going to fight next. But, also there's Gary Russell Jr. Sorry, I didn't mean to forget him, but I gotta say, a lot of those guys I don't see Santa Cruz personally right now. I don't see him beating any of those guys. Definitely not Rigo, definitely not Lomachenko. I think he has a shot against Russell, but I would still pick Russell. Frampton, to me, Frampton looks like a guy who kind of has stamina issues late in fights. And we know Santa Cruz comes in great shape. He's always ready to go 12, throw a lot of punches. So I think that would probably be a very entertaining fight. But, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with Santa Cruz. So that's my opinion on it, guys. Let me know what you think. You know, if you like it, hit the like button. You want to subscribe for more videos? Go ahead. This is G Funk. I'm out.